What's up, everyone? This is episode 35 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic. Welcome back. I'm happy that you're listening. It's a pleasure to be a part of your recruiting journey. Keith Scott, host and founder of KS Recruiting Talk. Welcome to my weekly recruiting topic. KS Weekly Recruiting Topic was created to be a short version of KS Recruiting Talk to keep my listeners inspired, educated, and motivated about the recruiting process. It's to keep recruits, parents, and coaches engaged in the recruiting process with the interesting recruiting topic for the week. As we all know, recruiting can take a number of different paths. What I hope to do is guide you along the way. It's also a chance for me to promote my words on Twitter and to promote my voice on KS Recruiting Talk on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. I'm also excited to add my fourth major platform with TikTok. Let's do it. Topic for the week: myths, and red flags about college recruiting advice. The recruiting process starts with understanding what is good advice versus what is bad advice. This leads recruits, parents, and high school coaches to notice the red flags or myths when someone is giving out recruiting advice. Episode 29.5, I speak about old school recruiting versus new school recruiting. I will go through 7 topics within this episode. So let's get started. Topic number 1, recruits, parents, and high school coaches thinking it's only his freshman or sophomore years. We got time. I will wait until his junior or senior year. Huge myth. You will only fall behind. Believe it or not, many college coaches start recruiting athletes in middle school. You need to get in the recruiting cycle as early as possible. Episode 30.5, I speak about the college recruiting cycle. The longer you wait to be recruited, the less opportunities you will have. College coaches will not wait around for you. Topic number 2, a recruit, parent, or high school coach thinking you're good enough. College coaches will find you. Nothing could be more of a red flag or myth than this statement. Maybe it was true when your parents or high school coaches played college sports. But in today's time, due to the use of social media and the social media movement in college football, college coaches using social media for recruiting has led players to having more exposure. Coaches do not have as much time to recruit. Therefore, you cannot wait for them to find you. You must find them by promoting yourself. Episode 2, I speak about Twitter and college football continues to influence each other. Make a note to listen in to this episode. Topic 3, recruits thinking their high school coach, mentor, or 707 coach will get them recruited. This is a huge mistake. Do not put your coach in complete control of your future. Would you put all of your money into one stock? No. Then why would you put one person in control of your athletic future? Your coaches will be there to help in the recruiting process, but you cannot depend entirely on them. What happens if your coach does not have the time? What happens if your coach does not have the contacts? What happens if your coach, what happens if they do not come through? This is why the recruits and parents must get started in the recruiting process to build relationships. And I recommend that you get started pretty early to start building these relationships. Get in to get all the help that you can get, and get help from pretty much any and everyone. Your coaches can get your name to recruiters. Your talent will get you offered, not a coach. All right, topic 4, thinking your level of play will make up for your lack of grades or bad attitude. Let's be serious here. This is a myth or red flag for sure. Obviously, if you're thinking this, you're not a serious student. If you do not have the grades to qualify for college sports, you will not be eligible to play. The pass no play rule has been around forever. Guess what? Newsflash, you are not good enough to change this rule. The better you do in school, the better your chances of playing college sports. Believe me, more schools will be interested in recruiting you if you have the grades. Recruits, parents, and high school coaches understand if you would be competing against hundreds, perhaps thousands of other prospects for a scholarship. The two prospects that have equal athletic ability, the one with the better grades gets the offer most of the time. Episode 34.5, I speak about what can get your offers pulled. Make a note to listen. Topic 5: Does receiving a camp invite or questionnaire mean the recruit is being recruited by that school? Before I start, make a note to check out episode 21 about exposure and interest. Camp invites and questionnaires start the recruiting process. I look at this as coaches putting fillers out to see who's interested in their program. Pretty much every high school athlete received them. Here's a chance to shine light on how college recruiting has changed. The myth is most college coaches would send invites and questionnaires to high school coaches. In today's time, college coaches will send directly to the recruit in a graphic form. If you truly being recruited or evaluated by a school or seen as a top prospect, your camp invites or questionnaires will be more personalized. A huge red flag is someone telling a recruit, parent, or high school coach that camps is a scam or a waste of money. If you do not camp, how else would you get noticed by college coaches? Topic 6: Why a recruit only receiving responses from smaller schools. The reason most recruits only hear from smaller schools is because they are not high enough on D1 schools' recruiting boards due to their size, speed, or lack of talent, or schools not knowing about them. If your goal is to play for a smaller school close to home, this should satisfy you. The question is, what if you want bigger and better opportunities? You have to get noticed by D1 schools early. The same cycle I talked about earlier, you got to get in that cycle to be noticed by D1 schools. Topic 7, your junior year is the most important year. College recruiting is a business, so this confirms your junior year is the most important year. This isn't a myth or red flag. It's the absolute truth. You want as many schools as possible recruiting you by your junior year. Most recruits would love to have 20 schools recruiting them by their junior year. You want to create competition among college coaches. This is a recruiting tactic I recommend. The more schools that's recruiting you, the more offers you can expect. Truth being told, most college coaches would play the keep up game in the recruiting process just to stay relevant in the recruit eyes, even if they do not really want the recruit. The more offers you receive, the more money you can expect. With the new name, image, and likeness rule, if you only receive one offer, you only have two choices: take it or leave it. This concludes episode 34.5 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic: Myths and Red Flags about College Recruiting Advice. I have a couple of reminders. What's my why? To inspire, educate, and motivate recruits, parents, and coaches. If you're on and you're getting good information, go subscribe to KS Recruiting Talk on YouTube. If you like what you heard, give it a big thumbs up or leave a comment. If you're a recruit, parent, or high school coach and KS Recruiting Talk has been helpful for you, please share KS Recruiting Talk with other recruits, parents, and high school coaches. If you have an idea for KS Recruiting Talk or want to hear me speak on a certain topic, comment under one of my videos on YouTube or DM me on Twitter. KS Recruiting Talk is now on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Type into your search bar KS Recruiting Talk. Catch all my episodes there. Make sure you leave a star rating. My newest platform is TikTok. Give KS Recruiting Talk a follow. Recruits, believe in yourself. Go after the offers you dreamed about. Parents and coaches, push them. Keep them on track with their goals and dreams. I appreciate you guys listening in to episode 35 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.